I assume that I am recording. I hope I'm recording. Buenos dias. All right, guys. We are out here. Well, happy Friday. That's a good thing. And we are out here. Gonna get our walk in. It's supposed to rain. So hopefully we can get the walk done before the rain gets out. Well, before the rain starts. I'm wearing my camera upside down again because yesterday's look. This is the rest of the tree that they cut down. It looks so funny here without that tree. Well, I hope that they put another tree in its place. But you know what? They didn't do that for the that other tree that had fallen. So very interesting indeed. So I wanted to order some groceries today through Instacart, and I noticed that they didn't have an option for me to get morning groceries. Well, the soonest they had available was 11 a.m. And I'll usually get my groceries I usually get my groceries well, let me check I gotta check my phone. I'm listening to the guy. He's telling me how far I've walked and everything. All my stats. So today we're walking to Woodley. Wow, somebody is yelling. All right then. I was trying to hear what they was yelling about. Y'all know I'm nosy. Well, I'm gonna have to assume this is me, guys. Okay. I assume that I am recording. I hope I'm recording. Anyway, oh, I was talking about Instacart. So the only time they had available was 11 to 12. And I've been trying to figure out from someone who does Instacart, what is the best time to, to go ahead and place your order? I mean, other than trial and error. I usually want my stuff delivered first thing in the morning. So I'll get the very first morning appointment that's available. But I do that with everything. Like for my doctor's appointments, if I need to go to the pharmacy or to the lab, I do all of my stuff early morning. That's just me. That's my thing, what I do. So I don't have a lot of stuff that I need to get at the grocery store, but staple items, things I ran out of. Like I'm out of black pepper, I'm out of mayonnaise, I'm out of smoked paprika. And when I say staple items, I mean things that I use all the time. Like I use the Knorr chicken bouillon, and I buy the huge 35 ounce, 35.5 ounces. And I bought that, wow, sometime last year. And so, needless to say, I use a lot of that bouillon. I mean, I use it for not just, seasoning my chicken, or I use it for rice when I need to season my rice. I'll use the bouillon to season the rice. I also use it for my neck bones. I use it for if I'm baking a chicken. Good morning. If I'm baking a chicken, or I use it for everything. I even use it on my vegetables. The ones that I've been so adamant about roasting. I'm serious. This is not something that should be saved for, when kids are adults. I believe that we could probably change the palate of children as they're growing up by letting them have the roasted vegetables. No, they don't want the boiled vegetables. I don't want the boiled vegetables. But something about roasting vegetables and, getting that little crispiness to them when they first come out the oven, they got that little crispiness to them. And I'm roasting everything. Just the other night I roasted tomatoes. And I don't really care for tomatoes, but I had bought some to make guacamole. Well, that was another Instacart order. And the guy, I remember it was a guy who did my shopping. But he ended up getting me, instead of getting me 4 tomatoes, which is what I asked for 4 each. Well, he ended up giving me 4 pounds. So I had all these tomatoes. I didn't know what to do with them. So I ended up just roasting them for dinner, to go with dinner. Oh, look, there's another bus. So, trying to think what else. Tomatoes, potatoes. All right, that was the little bus dropping people off. So I've been watching Michael Cohen with his, his testimony, questioning that he's doing against Donald Trump. And what's interesting is, pardon me, what's interesting is that, all this stuff that he's saying about Donald Trump is interesting, to say the least. It's one thing to have an idea in your mind about the way somebody is, as opposed to having confirmation as to what that person's character is. So, for a long time, I believed that Donald Trump didn't particularly care for people of color. And that's all people, not just black people. I believe that he believes that his race is the supreme race and everybody else is just extra. Something for, pardon me, something to the other people are, people that are supposed to service you, that service the supreme race. Like clean the house, do the yard work, type a letter, help me dress myself today, take care of my kids, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I was just thinking, my neighbor Steve, he was out there basically smoking a cigarette smoking a cigarette. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes when I found out that I have congestive heart failure. Doctor said, hey, you don't need to smoke no more. But I was so surprised when they told me I had congestive heart failure. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Because I had never heard of it before. Well, no, take that back. I heard of congenital heart failure. I think it's called congenital heart failure, something like that. I had heard of that, but I had never heard of congestive heart failure. And apparently it's got something to do with what I did with my health as far as eating and, eating properly and things like that. My understanding is because I had such bad habits in my 30s and 40s, it kind of caught up with me, basically. And that's kind of like what I used to tell Brittany about those In-N-Out burgers. She loved In-N-Out. And, I was trying to tell her, like, you're 18, 19 years old now eating these burgers, but eventually, it's going to catch up to you, which now she's in her 30s. Well, I think she is straight up 30. And, it's just kind of interesting to me that now she's starting to see what I was telling her about things catching up to you, things that you do in your 30s and 40s. So that's interesting. So today is the first of the month. I like that car. Today is the first of the month, which basically means that, rent is due. Everybody, rent is due today. And I guess mortgage. I don't know how mortgage works. If it's the first of the month or if it's just one specific day of the month where you pay for your house. So another thing today marks is a new thumbnail. And I'm gonna need a new intro too. Well, I only have like a few movies. Pardon me. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to look through my old videos and see if I can get a better collection of Brittany and Orlando. Because really what I want is, I just got those same little clips, a picture of Brittany, her with me at Target. Yeah, I can look at that one too. Because basically, I gotta take some more videos of me and her together. I lost all of the videos I had when she was a baby, which, it is what it is. But I would like to kind of have an idea, I don't know, I'll figure something out. But I do have a couple of videos, and come to think of it, I have some photos and some videos on my Facebook page. So maybe I'll go in there and check out a couple of those pictures. And I don't know. There used to be a hole in the asphalt right over here, but I don't see it now. What time is it? It is 7:22. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes. We walked up the hill and we're walking back. Pardon me. I really should change my my little stats, because right now the guy is talking to me like every 5 minutes, but really I only need him to tell me when I've gone a mile. But you know, I'll fix that. I don't even think about this thing until it's time for me to start walking. Pardon me, guys. I took my Benadryl this morning. I don't know why my nose is running. I mean, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I start sneezing. It's almost like my body's like, oh, she's awake. Come on, let's go. Sneeze away. And, well, oddly enough, I take a Benadryl almost every day. That's probably why it's not working no more. Because I take it so much. Pardon me. Oh, man. So I got a lot to do today. On my computer, that is. I got to do another intro, and oh, I got to pay my rent. I said that already. And I pay my phone bill, because lately, I mean, since like November, in November, I forgot to pay my phone bill. In December, I forgot to pay my phone bill. In January, I forgot to pay my phone bill. So last month I remembered, because I had this this app on my phone that reminds you, hey, pay this bill, pay that bill. I didn't think it was that serious, but apparently it is. Because, pardon me, because I'm sorry, because I'm getting older, and it seems like the older I get, the harder it is to remember certain things that I do regularly. So yeah, that's a trip. So you guys saw Javier, the guard yesterday told me he got fired, and then I see him this morning. Like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on with this company. Well, you guys, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna have to find another way to bring it on in, because this little hill kicks my butt every time. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Bye.